Hello everyone, welcome to Laravel. My name is William Juma. In this video, I want us to talk about Livewire version 4. Livewire is a way in which we can be able to build front-end user interfaces in a Laravel application which are intuitive, which are smooth, without necessarily going into the hassle of putting together a front-end library, for example, Vue.js or React.js. We can just be able to write our PHP code from to handle both the backend and the front end in this case. So I would like us to go ahead and look at this version 4. Currently, it is a beta version, so it cannot be used for production applications. But as we will be continuing to produce videos in this series, we will reach at a place where it will be stable. But figured out, instead of waiting for it to be officially version 1, officially an active version, I have decided we just take a look at it, because even at the end of everything, even with the changes that you come to make it stable, you will find that the changes will not be very significant in this case. So Livewire can help you to build powerful front-end UIs without leaving PHP. So in this case, you will still write your PHP that you're comfortable with, both for the backend, and you can still be able to write it for the front end. I would like us to go ahead and look at the documentation. And currently, as you can see in my URL, we are having version 3 as the stable version. But I would like us to take a look at version 4, because for version 3, I already have a series that we did some time ago, and we handled a few issues here and there. So if you desire to check it out, you can also take a look if you want to build something that is using a stable version. So let us go ahead and see what it's all about. And for us to be able to use Livewire, we need to have Laravel version 10 or later. And currently, the version of Laravel that is the latest is Laravel version 12. So if you're with that, you are okay. And then PHP version 8.1 minimum. So, or any updated version. So in this case, currently we can be able to use 8.3, and I also believe 8.4 is also out. So whichever it is that you may want to use, you can be able to go ahead and use it. I want us to go ahead and see how we can be able to install Livewire, and I am going to just open terminal, and in our terminal I would like to type in a command here which is going to help us install Laravel. And in this case, I'm using Laravel with XAMPP. Of course, currently we have Laravel Hard. You can be able to use it. It's actually very good. It has some free offering, and it also has some paid offerings that you can be able to take a look. And there are other ways in which you can still be able to work with your Laravel application. So in this case, you can use Laragon, and you can use WAMP server, and so on and so forth. So there are many things that you can be able to use to be able to do your installation. So if you are aware of what you're supposed to do, please go ahead and do and install, such that we begin at this point where I'm at. If you have an issue and you are new to the Laravel ecosystem, this video might not be a video for you, because still you need to be able to know Laravel for you to be able to use it, or to use Livewire in this case. So basically, I would advise that maybe you start with some other videos and then come back later to take a look at what it is that we have here. So I'm going to just type in here Laravel new, and then the name of our application. So I'm going to call it Livewire. Let me call it Livewire 4, like that. Single name, not with a space. And of course, we are being prompted to speak about which starter kit we would like to use. But in this case, since we are learning Livewire from scratch, we really do not need a starter kit, because I would want us to have an idea from the basics, such that you can also be able to maybe build your own starter kit if you can. And also, if you come to use the Livewire starter kit, at least you'll be having some basic knowledge of where to be able to do your edits and modifications, such that you can be able to customize it for your own use. So I will just write none like that and hit enter. And then for testing, we can be able to pick paste. Then it's asking us if we want to install Laravel Boost to improve AI assisted coding. And Laravel Boost actually helps you to be able to work with the MCP servers and to be able to bring in AI to your application to assist you in the best practices that Laravel has to speak to your AI agent and tell it whatever it is that is needed, maybe the structure of how the code is supposed to look and so on and so forth. So basically that is the reason why we have it here. We can be able to say yes or no because we will not be using it. So even yes is okay. And then now our project will be created in our SAM folder. We are being asked whether to run npm install and npm run build. And that's a good idea to do that. So our application is fully installed. Now I would like to hop into the directory. So we will do change directory Livewire 4. And remember, this is just the installation of the Laravel framework. We have not yet installed Livewire, so that is the next thing that I would like us to do. In order to install Livewire, I would like us to just go back to our web page, and the place where we were having the version 4 of Livewire, we are having a command here which you can be able to use to install Livewire. So I'm just going to copy it, and then I will paste it in our terminal and hit enter to install Livewire. Livewire is fully installed in our application. And now I would like us to stop there such that we proceed to our next video, where we'll be looking at the next thing in this series of learning how to use Livewire. So this first video was just about installation. In our next video, we will go and explore what it is that has been added after we have installed Livewire. We can be able to look at configuration and many other things that we can be able to talk about. And then we will proceed like that. Thank you very much.